Next, we will hear from Minister Azucena Arbeleche of Uruguay, which joined the alliance in March this year at the first ever PPCA summit. Uruguay is a leader in building a coal-free electricity sector, producing more than 97% of its electricity from renewable energy sources. Minister.
Thank you. Good afternoon. At the beginning of this century, Uruguay's electricity sector was heavily dependent on hydroelectric power generation. Having no proven reserves of oil, natural gas or coal, in years with low rainfall, we needed to import costly electricity or fossil fuels to make supply meet demand. During the last decade, Uruguay implemented different instruments to promote private investment in wind energy. As a result, we now generate 97% of our electricity from renewable sources, around 50% hydroelectric energy, 30% wind energy, 15% biomass, and 3% solar. As we move from the pandemic response to economic recovery, Uruguay started what we call our second energy transition. Its main drivers are the substitution of fossil sources in those areas with available technology. One area of this second energy transition are electric vehicles. Economic incentives fostered a 100% increase in the number of electric vehicles sold in the first semester of this year compared to the same semester of last year. In addition, we continue working on a strategy to replace diesel-powered public buses with electric ones, based on incentives to purchase new units and expansion of the chargers network. Another area of this second energy transition is hydrogen, where we are now close to announce our national strategy. Moreover, we are working on our first pilot project for heavy-duty transport based on green hydrogen. Finally, supported by the availability of renewable sources, the country's institutional framework, and respect for the rule of law, its favorable treatment to investors, whether it's national or foreign, we can potentially reach very competitive prices. This may allow us to become an exporter of hydrogen and its derivatives, such as green fuels for the marine and aviation sector. To conclude, it is safe to say that Uruguay is one of the top renewable energy users in the world. In spite of this, we are preparing for our second energy transition in order to continue our provision of global public goods and, more specifically, fulfill the objectives included in our long-term climate strategy. Thank you.
Minister Arbeleche of Uruguay, thank you very much indeed.